Hi guys! So I might be a little bit overexcited for autumn. I'm gonna link my room tour actually at the end of this video in case you want to see what, you know, this looks like within the surroundings of the ridiculously autumnal room that I currently have, and I'm so happy with it. So, but anyway, this is a makeup tutorial, not a room tour. I'm so excited to film this. So this is what the makeup looks like. It's cranberry drifting into gold on the eyes, a sort of light plum blush on the cheeks, and then a mauvey lip. Epic highlighter action going on there. So if you like this makeup look and you want to see how I did this to my face, then watch on and I hope you enjoy. The first thing I'm going to use is the simple Vitamin night cream. I use it day and night. It's just really nice, really nourishing and hydrating. I like to put a little on before I do my makeup, otherwise my face goes quite dry. And I have actually been noticing that my face has been getting a lot drier this weather. That's not great, but I have been massively loving autumn. I'm so obsessed with autumn, I just love it so much. This look is going to be very warm because I like to look warm even if it's cold outside. And I'm going to start out with the L'Oreal Paris The Minerals. I think I was reading The Minerals whenever I started that. True Match powder foundation. It's amazing. I think they've changed the packaging of this. I could be wrong, but I think they've changed it because I was trying to look it up earlier to find out the price for you, which is $14.99 by the way. But I have a feeling they've changed the packaging because it seemed to be the same product but it looked different. It's actually the best foundation ever. So an old Pringles lid, which I obviously cleaned before using it for this, but I put a little of the powder onto that, and then I have my Tarte bamboo brush. Put that in, tap off the excess, and then rub it all over my face. It's slightly darker than my skin tone, which makes it look a bit warmer, which is nice, but I do have to blend it down my neck just to make sure it doesn't look weird. So now my face is looking a little strange because I don't have any, I'm just like a blank canvas right now. But the next thing I'm going to use is going to give me some depth. It's the NYX blush in Taupe. Perfect for contour. It's like a brown colour. How is this a blush? Like, explain that to me. Who uses that as a blush? But anyway, I have this like fluffy angled brush. I don't know who this is by. I think I probably got it in Poundland to be honest. But just swirling that in there, and then I like to put it in the hollows of my cheeks, just underneath my cheekbones, and then underneath my jaw as well. Just gives you a bit of depth to your face. Yeah, I really love this for contour. It's amazing. I like to put it in my temples as well, just because it kind of goes in and then out and then in again, if you know what I mean. Okay, contouring is done. Since this is going to be quite a warm look, I'm going to use bronzer. So this is the Bourjois de Liste Poudre bronzer. It's in the lightest shade, number 51. This is what I always use for bronzer because it's just amazing. And again, swirling. This is, it looks like a Real Techniques brush, but it's not. I think it's, I probably just got it from a market or something, but it's so soft. And it's like a tapered blending brush. Okay, complexion is nicely bronzed. I think I look a lot healthier. Certainly do in the viewfinder anyway. I hope it's looking like that for you guys. Okay, I'm not going to do too much to my under eye area. I know it looks a bit, I look a bit sleep deprived was the word I was going for there. I'm going to do my eyeshadow and then do the under eye area so that I don't get a lot of fallout and then it becomes an issue because my eyeshadows are going to be fairly strong. Okay, I really love this and I haven't used it really that much because whenever I got it I thought it was too intense, but I really love it now. It's a 17 Instant Glow Gold Bronze Shimmer Brick. It's very like the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. Do you see what I mean? I cannot talk. I really love it. I think it's so pretty. I love using these as eyeshadows as well. They're really gorgeous. I'm going to get my very beloved Real Techniques Rose Gold little tapered brush. I always use this for highlight, so I'm just dusting that through the highlight and then across the tops of my cheekbones. I'm mostly using the top shade. Look at that. Wow. That is so pretty. Like, seriously, just look at it. Yeah, I have been very into using a lot of highlighter lately. I don't like using it anywhere but my cheekbones. I just don't like my face to look shiny, but I like my cheekbones to look shiny. Ooh, look at those cheekbones. So since I have like a massive addiction to plum coloured tones. I'm going to use this blush Je T'aime Bourgeois Paris in Ashes of Roses, and my stunningly beautiful Real Techniques brush that I got for Christmas, like not last year but the year before. I have talked about them way too much, I'm sure you're sick of hearing about them, but I'm being quite delicate with this because it is quite a strong blush, but then sometimes I feel like I go too delicate and you can't see it. So let's see. Look at that highlight. Ooh. What am I like? Okay, I think it's time for brows. You will not be surprised to hear that it's the Gosh Brow Kit. I had a brief flirtation with the Rimmel, can't even remember what it's called, just like the Rimmel pencil, but I love this. It's actually the best thing ever. So I'm going to be mixing the darkest shade and the next darkest shade because it has a much warmer tone. And my hair is a warmer tone now because I coloured it with the henna. I'll link that video at the end in case you are curious to see what my henna colouring experience was like. It was very fun but a bit messy, but I really love the result. I think it's really pretty. So just mixing those two, and then what am I doing? I'm not going to use the viewfinder, I'm going to use the little mirror because I don't want crazy brows. Ain't about a good time for that. Eyebrows are done. Now it's time to move on to the most exciting part of this whole makeup look, which is going to be the eyes. So as you probably saw at the beginning, I'm going to do a cranberry coloured eyeshadow blending into gold, which hopefully will look really beautiful because I haven't seen it yet. You will have, but I haven't, so let me know by the way in the comments what you think of this makeup look. I'd be very curious to hear your opinions. Okay, I have switched to a nifty 50 lens, so hopefully this looks good to you. I thought I would like to get up closer to my eyes. It's weird though because I can't see my mouth now. Hi! Okay, so the first product I'm going to be using is the Maybelline New York Colour Tattoo 24R in the shade Metallic Pomegranate. It's so pretty. I'm going to warm it up on my finger because that's the way it works best, I find. And then I'm just going to apply a little to each of my lids. And then I'm using this here to blend it out. This just gives a nice base. I quite like the look of this eyeshadow just blended out like this, but I am not stopping there. Next I'm using the Rimmel London 022 Brixton Brown 5 colour eyeshadow palette. It is so beautiful, and the colour right in the centre is the one that I'm going to be using today as the main sort of staple part of this look. So what I'm going to do is take this, which is an Urban Decay brush. It's a flat shadow brush, and I'm going to put some of this on it. Then I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Just spritz that onto the brush as well because it'll help make the eyeshadow really, really pop. And then I'm just applying this over the majority of my lid. This is the most beautiful cranberry colour. And now that I've done this eye, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on this eye. My eyes look pretty mental right now, so I'm going to blend out the edges before I put on my gold colour. Okay, I have this nice fluffy blending brush. This is by Lydia Professional, and I'm just going to blend out the edges, the very, very edges. I'm not going to go over the actual eyeshadow itself. And you just want to use windscreen wiper type motions just on the edge. Okay, I think that eye is sufficiently blended, so I'm going to do the other one. You can see with my eye colour, this cranberry shade really, really makes it pop because I have kind of greeny blue eyes, so the cranberry really makes like green and blue eyes just really stand out. So I think it's perfect for me and any other like green and blue eyed individuals out there, but I also think it looks really beautiful on like brown eyes and that as well, so I think it's kind of perfect for any eye colour. For the crease, I'm going to use Buck from the Naked palette. That is this shade here. It's a nice warm brown matte shade. and I think it'll be a perfect colour to just cut the crease with. Just to add a little bit more depth to the eye. So I'm popping that on the brush here and I'm just putting that into the crease. I'm just going to blend this out in a minute as well. Okay, that is that done. And now again, to blend it out, I'm using a much smaller blending brush this time just to get a wee bit more precision. And finally for the look is the gold. So that is Half Baked from the Naked palette. It's such a beautiful shade. I'm going to pack that onto the brush and then use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray to make sure it's really intense. And I'm adding that to the outer edge of the eye. Then taking a fresh blending brush, I am just going to super lightly dust across where those two meet, just to blend that, and then go into the very outer edge and just make sure that that's nicely blended out. You want a nice light hand with this. So the eyes are now done except for mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Flutter Mascara and I'm just going to be reasonably generous with that. And then finally, just to complete the eyes, I am going to add a little bit more of the powder, so the mineral powder foundation, just underneath my eyes. And I like to do this with my finger. I don't really know why, I just feel like it works best whenever I do it with my finger. And it just cleans up the whole look and makes you look more awake and healthy. And I like to make sure that I go in there as well. Okay, I just had to run down to the car because I realised I forgot my lipstick. I have one that looks exactly the same. It's a different shade. Well, two actually. And I may have gotten it confused, so sorry if I'm a bit out of breath. It's worth it though, it's a great lipstick. So this is the Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet in the shade Beau Brun. So beautiful brown. For all those French speakers out there, I can totally speak French. Okay, and that is the look complete. So on a day-to-day basis, I quite often will use a bit of tissue just to decrease the intensity of this lip colour, but I think it's the most beautiful lip colour. I think even though I have quite intense eyes, the intense lips, because it's a kind of muted mauvey colour, work. I mean, I hope they work. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this makeup look. Do you like it? Would you wear a lip this strong? For some people this is not a strong lip. Anyway, so this is what the look looks like. It's cranberry eyes with blending into gold and then a sort of mauvey lip, which I just think is so beautiful. And then nice, I mean, I'm very pale, but like a nice bronzed complexion, some contour, a little bit of a plummy toned blush. And yeah, I have really enjoyed filming this video for you. It's been so long since I filmed a makeup tutorial. This has been a lot of fun and I'm definitely gonna have to make more makeup tutorials for you in the future. If you like this video, please give it a big like. Let me know that you might like some more makeup tutorials from me in the future. I'm planning on doing like a Christmassy winter makeup look whenever it gets into December, which I'm so excited about. I know it's only like the beginning of November, but I'm so excited for Christmas. A lot. And also don't forget to subscribe if you did like my content and you want to see more from me and you're not already subscribed, then hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon to be notified whenever I make a new video. And I shall see you very soon. I'm going to do a little posy pose for you so that you can see the makeup up close and personal. But after that then I'm going to go. So bye guys.